My name is Lina. I am a publisher and a novelist from Beirut, Lebanon. I started working with the Dr. Lucia Duconno, with the NGO, Second Generation Aid, since 2017. And first we did the job only in Bika, her and me. It started as something small to begin with. We help people of all kind. We don't care about the religion, if it's Muslim, Christian, or wherever. We don't care about the nationality, if they are Syrians, if they are Palestinian, even now after the crisis, a lot of Lebanese. Our aim goal is totally humanitarian. We we like to help anybody in need for the medication and the help of needs medical help. Honestly, life in Lebanon was totally different 5 years ago. A lot of changes happened in these 2-3 years because of the economical crisis of Lebanon. You don't have any foreign currency to import medication. The income of the ordinary Lebanese, let's say, employee became very, very low, something like $70, which cannot afford them a good life. So our priority changes because the lack of foreign currencies, because of corruption, because of so many things. We are not able to have electricity, for example, diesel for the generator for electricity, not solar benzene for our cars. We have a big problem in importing basic imported medicines supported by the government. It's really a catastrophe which you cannot think about it because you can't live in it. For example, in winter, we have a problem in making homes warm. And a lot of people cut a lot of trees in Lebanon. A lot of trees were cut places without trees now. People cannot transport. Nothing to put in the fridge because the fridge is always out of electricity. Children for 2-3 years in villages, they not eating even ice cream because there is no electricity enough to make freezing for example, ice cream. We are suffering from a lot of things, maybe small things and big things, but all counts in the style of living of Lebanese and Syrian and other people who are living in Lebanon. It started 3 years ago. Starting with COVID, economy was down. The Lebanese lira was, affected. People have small business collapsed. Everything collapsing until this winter. It was the worst winter ever in Lebanon. It was really very, very, very bad. Even our mission as an NGO was affected by the lack of heating. For example, we were used to sleep without heating in a temperature like -1 in Bekaa Valley. We had to fight and struggle as a logistics, Lebanese logistic, as I am the one who's responsible to afford diesel. Everything was so difficult. We can't find imported medicine. Even the medicine were very expensive. That's why it was our priority now to please, we have to afford medicine to all of these people. The doctors make their role, but without medication we cannot do anything. The explosion of Beirut really made things worse and worse because a lot of people suffered, even not only economically, they suffered even emotionally because 200 people, only one died at this explosion. So everything was against Lebanon in the last few years. The war of Russia and Ukraine was just like a cherry on the cake. It makes things worse because the basic food of Lebanon is bread. Wheat all come from Ukraine. So the prices are becoming very high, and we already don't have dollars, foreign currency to buy. So you can find a lot of fights when there is no bread, when there is no wheat in the markets. We can find bread is being sold in the black market, for example. Instead of paying for 15,000 or 12 or 15,000, it goes into 30. One time for 2 3 days, when the collapse of lira, it comes until 50,000 in the black market. So it really affected. It was one of the more additional things which makes things worse and worse. Lebanon now is like a Titanic. Everybody is doing its best to take his family and just leave. For example, unfortunately, for a very long time, the Italian embassy didn't give us, it was closed. The French, very rare to give Schengen visas. It's very difficult to go out of the country because our country is not giving us passports. And this is very, very important and painful for us. We are trapped. I think if every one of us, as an individual, do as much as he can, maybe as a group, we can do something. Each one, as a one person, cannot do anything. If we all and every part of in this society and other society wanted to contribute and help, as groups, we can do something. Human and charity work really makes a person not only happy for others, just also for himself. So please do please do your best to help as much as you can, because this will be appreciated. Some people in work, some people in money, some people in their expertise, in donation of medication, any kind. But please try to do this for the Lebanese people because they need you. Thank you.